On this episode of Sights, Bites, and Frights, we're in New Braunfels, Texas. We're about to embark on a Texas tradition, one might even say institution, and a staple of this community since 1961. Yeah, there's a lot to do in New Braunfels.
But the best part is the worst part. And I'm talking about Wurstfest. It's one of the biggest German festivals in the United States, and it is a lot of fun. It's beer, it's brats, it's lederhosen. I'm gonna cut to the voiceover guy, and he's gonna tell us a little bit more.
Over the next 20 minutes, you're gonna hear a lot of sausage talk. Well, don't be alarmed. Wurstfest is the salute to sausage. And I've cut out most of the adolescent sausage jokes. Most of them. I'm Michael Davies, and the fun starts right now on Sights, Bites, and Frights.
This is Wurstfest, and I'm here with my friend Brittany, who is the Wurstfest queen.
Self-proclaimed.
It's not just you, but you have a rich family history with Wurstfest, like your mom, your grandmother.
Everyone in New Braunfels who has a German name, we all kind of know each other. We know the Friesenhans and the Saldies, and we know which family is related to who. And so it's really cool to kind of get that heritage, kind of see where our backing is.
I like that there's a really powerful sense of community here. The history of this festival, do you know how far back it goes? How long they've been running it?
I believe it started in 1961. Correct me if I'm wrong.
No, you are 100% correct.
Okay, good. Great.
I will correct you if you're right, even if I feel like it, because I'm a dick. This is a dirndl, right? What does dirndl mean? Dressed? Nailed it. This guy. There's got to be a dark side to Wurstfest. Is there any sort of hauntings or ghost stories or anything associated with the grounds or the area?
I've heard stories about the LCRA building that people died while it was being erected. No pun to the...
Erected.
Yeah.
Erected. What do you most look forward to when you come to Wurstfest? Is it the food? Is it the dancing?
Obviously a great beer.
Well, that was almost informative. Before we dive into some delicious bites, Brittany decided to take me on a looky-loo tour so we could check out some authentic German fashion. As a middle-aged man with a pale complexion and some follicle challenges, the hat is my best friend. My hat collection is about 99% baseball caps and 1% other. I'd say there's definitely room for one of these in my collection. Lederhosen? All of these are handcrafted, and I absolutely love the attention to detail. It's not Wurstfest without some dancing, some beverages, and the Grosse Oper. The Grosse Oper is handpicked every year by the president of Wurstfest. This year's Grosse Oper is Bob DeFonso. And these pens? They got a story to tell as well. And coming up right now, we're going to take a stroll with the Grosse Oper for a little history lesson. If you're wondering what a Grosse Oper is, well, you're about to find out.
Grosse Oper means the big grandpa of the festival. But they also call me the Spaßmeister, the fun master.
That is a really important job.
Best job on the grounds.
You should have a staff. I feel like you should have a fun staff. And someone's not having fun, you gotta poke them. Hey,
That'd be kind of hard to do. I'm holding.
because normal. Oh, you got a beer.
Reaching out my buttons that we give away to people. That's why you see the feather on my hat.
Yeah. I was gonna ask you. That's a giant feather. Why is it?
It is. It's a giant feather because we want people to seek me out. I want to be able to talk to people. I want to make sure people are having fun.
Fun
I want to
master.
make sure that they get a button.
What's the
Well,
tradition of the button?
The button goes back probably to the late 60s.
Oh, okay.
These buttons used to be made out of wood.
That's old timey.
That's old timey. And then they came up with this. So I give them a picture and they'll do a little caricature, if you will.
How many people attend this festival?
Around
Roughly.
200,000 a year.
Wow.
You know, this festival has grown into family fun, carnivals. You can hear the music in the background. We have 5 music venues.
That's really cool.
Oh, and we have over 40 bands that come here to play. We have a band that's called the Die Bayerischen Hitmädchen. They're from Germany.
And they come here every year.
They come here to play.
That's
And
amazing.
so we have award-winning polka Hall of Famers, Alex Meixner.
And coming up later in the show, we actually talk with Alex Meixner. This is what we call a deep tease because this is going to be deep in the show, meaning later in the show.
It's called insanity. Polka insanities.
And now, back to this segment.
This is something you're going to get nobody else will be able to give you. It's a hat pin for you. The hat pin for you.
Oh, nice.
Mom, there's a hat pin for you. Pop, there's one for you. You guys have a great time at the festival, okay? Enjoy it. Get all the food you can and go get Mom and Dad to take you on some rides.
That's what it's all about.
That's what it's all about.
That is 100%.
That's what it's all about.
I asked Grossa Opa Bob DeFonso if he would give us the Wurstfest origin story.
It started in 1961 as a salute to sausage. It was a sausage week, and we're holding true to that.
So many jokes that I'm holding on to right now.
You know, New Braunfels was settled in 1845, right along the banks of this Comal River here. When they came here, they brought all of their tools with them, if you will, all the things that makes this community just so traditional. And that's what we're here for. Carry on that German tradition.
And this place is packed. Look at look at that. Everybody's here. The whole town is here. So moving forward, what's the future of the festival?
We do this festival 10 days. 10 days from the day it ends, we're going to start planning for the next festival.
Right.
And we're going to take what we learned from this festival and we're going to improve it for the next festival.
So it's always get a little bit better, get a little bit more efficient.
Better. Learn where we can learn, get rid of the stuff that doesn't work, and put the new stuff in.
Bob, it was a pleasure hanging out with you.
Pleasure to hang with you too. Gross.
Prost.
Coming up after the break.
That sounds amazing, by the way.
That is amazing.
I heard there's a pork chop on a stick.
A pork chop on a stick. And it's probably the best pork chop you're going to eat.
Mel Brooks once said it's good to be the king. Well, it's also good to be the president of Wurstfest, and we're about to meet him right now.
There's a lot of food in here.
There's a lot.
And there's everything. Burgers, fries, pork. Do you have a favorite?
I've got a few favorites.
All right.
Worse than caution, delicious. And then we got the potato pancake, some of the best stuff you've ever eaten.
That sounds amazing, by the
That
way.
is amazing.
I heard there's a pork chop on a stick.
A pork chop on a stick. And it's probably the best pork chop you're going to eat.
Okay, well, I gotta get one of those then. Ron, what am I about to put in my mouth?
Well, that would be a pork chop on a stick for Nebraska's Little League here at Wurstfest booth.
Nice.
We started this in 1997. A gentleman named John Ellis, another gentleman named Mark Allen, who's an OPA here. They were at another festival and saw this pig on a stick, and then we came up with pork chop on a stick. And it's our signature. It's one of the best, most popular items here. It's our staple.
You know, chicken on a stick is very big in this area. Is that where that came from? Or you're like, yeah, meat on a stick?
It's something different, nobody else does it here, and it's like I said, it's our signature dish, and it's something that take a bite. It's
Yeah,
unique.
I just gotta eat it. You guys ready? Here goes the bite. Look at this thing. That is pork and stick. There are so many flavors in there. There's so much happening. This is crazy. Oh my God. This is unbelievable. You have to come to Wurstfest and you have to get the pork on a stick because this will change your life. I swear, I say that all the time, but this time I mean it. Thank you, Ron. Awesome.
Yeah, you can put anything on a stick and eat it, but that was nothing short of fantastic. Coming up right now, remember when Miles said this?
And then we got the potato pancake, some of the best stuff you've ever eaten.
Well, now you're gonna see me eat it.
This is called a potato pancake in English. In German, they call it a Kartoffelpup.
Is that applesauce?
Yes, sir.
Now, how did applesauce get mixed up with potato?
That's a good question. I don't know. Apparently, it's just a novelty.
Okay.
And it's very popular. I would say we go through phases and phases of it.
Applesauce on your potatoes.
Very good.
Holy!
Pretty good stuff.
Wow!
You guys have like a secret recipe, or we do? Of course, there's always a secret recipe.
Warning, what you just witnessed is the most delicious potato dish ever. Songs should be written about this exquisite taste. It is so good, it will catch you off guard.
There's a sweetness to it. Yeah, there's onion in there. I gotta tell you, you really need to come to Wurstfest. They just ain't and eat first. This is one of the most, it's like, you know, like a flat hash brown.
Just better.
Right? I'm gonna dip it in applesauce. Oh, I get it. I don't know who came up with like, you know what I should do? I should put applesauce on this thing. It's genius. You don't ever have to have any other kind of potato again. This is the way to go. Travis, what's been pleasure?
I've got a few favorites.
All right.
Worcestershire.
Okay, if the president of Wurstfest says a thing is delicious, then yeah, I gotta take his word for it. So let's go get one.
What is a Worcestershire?
And Worcestershire is a pita bread.
Okay.
We've got a bratwurst laid inside. We cover it with sauerkraut. We saute our onion and green peppers in butter and pepper and garlic.
Nice.
Lay it on top, and then of course you gotta have mustard.
Right, because a brat isn't a brat without a mustard. What's your favorite food here?
Worcestershire. How you probably wanted that.
Can I have this one?
Of course.
All right, here we go. Oh my God. That is delicious.
We've been making that for 30 years.
Oh, dude. Is that your recipe?
It's a staple for, yep. It was an older generation that made it. I'm just carrying it on tap.
Oh, wow. There's so many different flavors in that.
Yeah, it's excellent.
There's some sweet, there's some spicy, and then the mustard. Oh, wow. That is delicious. Bobby, it has been a pleasure. Thank you very much. When you come to Wurstfest, get a Worcestershire. You will not regret it. And put lots of mustard on it, because that is delicious.
Coming up after the break.
That is unbelievable.
Potato salad, yes, please. But what's so different about this potato salad?
Ken Lowry?
Yes,
Nice to meet you, Ken Lowry. I'm Michael Davies.
I'm Ken Lauer.
Nice to meet you. I'm Michael Davies. We can do that all night long. What am I about to eat?
You're about to eat my great-great-great-grandmother's recipe for German potato salad.
Great-great-great-great-grandmother.
Yeah.
4 greats.
Okay,
Now it's warm.
it is a warm potato salad.
That's unusual. That is unbelievable.
People come from all over the state of Texas to get this. Just a few minutes ago, we had someone come in and wanted 30 scoops to go.
30s. So do you have a big bucket?
She brought her own Tupperware container.
So this lady brings her own to-go bucket. World famous potato salad, apparently.
Yes.
Do you sell this all year long? Do you have a store or shop? Okay.
Not.
What?
We only make it 10 days a year.
The magic potato salad is that exclusive.
It's 10 days a year and only at Wurstfest.
Why is that?
Because if we made it year round, I wouldn't have time for a vacation.
Yeah, okay. That is an exquisite potato salad. Like it's warm. It's a mustard base, right? It's not a mayo base, or is it?
It's my great-great-great-great-grandmother's recipe, and I can't tell you what's in it.
Okay.
Other than it does have mayo and mustard.
And potatoes.
Oh, yes, it definitely has potato.
Out of all the food, out of the booths, everything here, what is your favorite food?
Here's this pork on a stick. And
I had the pork on a stick. Pork on a stick. Pork on a stick. Yeah, there's so much food here, and it's not just that there's so much. It is amazing. Everything here is just made with love. It's exquisite. Nothing is bad. Nothing is terrible. Ken, once again, thank you so much for joining us. It has been a pleasure. I love this potato salad. My crew loves this potato salad. Everybody loves the potato salad. Miles, are you German?
I am German.
That's cool.
We came over late 1800s. Most of my family originated out of the Georgetown area.
Okay.
And then we went up to Illinois.
Miles has a rich German heritage, like many of the settlers that came to Texas in the 19th century. They brought with them their unique culture and culinary traditions. But this is Wurstfest, the salute to sausage.
If I was to eat one thing, what should I eat?
If I had one thing to eat, oh man.
Or three.
I didn't tell you about a sausage that I really do like. I didn't tell you this earlier.
Tell me.
This is called a macaroni sausage. If you remember as a kid,
Okay.
eating sausage and macaroni,
Yeah.
yeah, put that in a sausage. And I think it's probably one of the best sausages out here.
We're going to do a montage, and then we're going to cut to that. Miles, it's been a pleasure. Thank you so much
you for
for
having us.
hanging out with us today.
Thank you for being here.
I don't know about you, but I'll put a sausage in my mouth any day. But wait till you get a load of this one.
I'm here with Edward's Sausage Fingers.
This is the famous mac and cheese stuffed sausage. It is a beef and pork sausage infused with chunks of macaroni and cheese. You gotta do the official toasting of the sausage. Cheers.
Cheers.
It's good.
Wow, there's so much going on in there, man.
Flavorful.
They're spicy,
Mm-hmm.
but then the cheese from the mac and cheese just smooths it out, right? It just melts it right out. You have to get one of these. Even if it's, you just get one, so you can say you had it.
Yes.
Because this will change your life. Could you imagine just eating one of these every day? Like,
It's amazing.
you gotta get a job at Carlton's and just like, I'm having me some mac and cheese sausage.
Absolutely.
This is crazy. Get it. Wurstfest. Cheers again.
Gross.
Roast.
Coming up after the break,
The Faust Hotel being that it's haunted,
Right.
there was an Alex Meixner suite in the hotel, and Walter still resides there.
this ain't your grandpa's polka. This ain't even your father's polka. This is for real. I call it badass polka. It's German, it's American, it's awesome. And this crowd is going bonkers for it. I gotta tell you, you have not seen polka played until you've seen it played like this. My buddy Alex Meixner is nothing short of a polka rock star. Yeah, irony intended.
Alex, what the hell was that, man?
That is called polka music. Okay?
That was not polka. That was like polka times a million.
right, but like every other form of music, we evolve. We're doing everything we can to make it relevant. So here at Wurstfest in New Braunfels, Texas, we're obviously celebrating the German tradition of this great city that is 177 years old.
They were trying to do the math earlier, by the way.
Okay, in addition to Germans, we have a large Hispanic population here.
Absolutely.
We have a large Czech population.
Yep.
And we have a large population of Texans that are from all over the world.
Why is Wurstfest so important to this community?
Wurstfest brings us to our tradition, and it also allows our tradition to evolve. So you see the evolution in the Wurstentasche, which is bratwurst and a pita.
I ate one.
I mean, and it's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, it was crazy. I'd never eaten something like
And
that
there's a
before.
little bit of jalapeno stuff in there.
Yeah, yeah.
So, I mean, you've got all that stuff. With the music, we play traditional German music, and then we play not so traditional German
Like
music.
Sweet Child of Mine.
Exactly.
And what's it called when everybody walks around and then you're chanting and doing all that crazy?
It's called insanity. Polka insanity. So Ray Charles loved polkas, and if it was good enough for Ray Charles, it's good enough for me. And I'll tell you, I'm proud to be a polka boy.
You should be.
And this community is so embracing of so many things. The Faust Brewery here makes a beer called the Alex Meister Polka Pills.
What?
And that's my shoe right here.
We're gonna have to get some of that.
And in fact, we do on the next episode of Sights, Bites, and Frights.
One other thing. Do you have a ghost story?
The Faust Hotel, being that it's haunted,
Right.
there was an Alex Meister suite in the hotel on the 4th floor, and Walter still resides there.
That's the spirit or the...
So Walter was the owner when it opened in 1929 as the Travelers Hotel.
Okay.
But Walter's a friendly ghost.
Okay.
And he's still there, and like when you stay up there occasionally, like my sax player was in his room one time and a glass of water just went off the table in the middle of the night inexplicably. So take it for what it is, but it's polka spirits and they're all going to be friendly.
Right, I'm good. Alex, it has been a pleasure. Thank you so much, man. You keep rocking in the free world.
Thank you so much. Love it. Polka on.
Nice. Voiceover guy, take it away.
Wurst Fest, New Braunfels, Texas. The salute to sausage does not disappoint. I'm Michael Davies. Thanks for watching Sights, Bites, and Frights. We'll see you on the next episode.